Here are some beauty habits within Eritrean and Ethiopian culture. Diet. I like to stay hydrated by drinking lots of spiced water called shahi. It's made of cloves, cardamom, cinnamon, and ginger that is boiled in a tea kettle. Shahi literally means tea, but the essence of shahi is this spiced water blend that you can add a tea bag to, typically black tea, and a sweetener like sugar or honey. I don't add caffeine or sweeteners. I just prefer the boiled spiced water blend and drink it throughout my day like it's water, especially when I'm at home. You can just let it cool and put it in a bottle to carry around with you. In addition to shahi being a source of antioxidants, our culture uses lots of spices such as turmeric and berber, which are used in staple dishes such as misir wat. It's curried lentils with lots of spices, and there are two versions, a red and yellow version. The red one is berbere dominant and spicier, while the yellow one is turmeric-based and is nowhere near as spicy. My favorite misir is the turmeric one. Alicha is a vegetable dish made of potatoes, carrots, tomatoes, green beans, onions, turmeric, garlic, and ginger. And homily is a green side dish which includes collard greens, spinach, kale, onions, garlic, spices, and a bit of tomatoes. In Orthodox Christianity, there are long vegan fasting periods, so whole plant foods play a role in gut health. And these dishes I listed are a prominent source of antioxidants and phytochemicals. Injera is a fermented bread, rich in iron, and it's a staple eaten with the dishes listed earlier. There are two types of KIBBE, the spiced ghee used for cooking and the heavy whipped cream that is blended and used for hair. During these vegan fasting periods, you are to cook with oil instead of the spiced KIBBE. Usually my family uses oil anyway, but some people use spiced ghee in dishes such as misir, which is easily made vegan by switching from butter to oil. Masks and cosmetics. To make whipped KIBBE used for hair, you'll need 16 ounces of heavy whipping cream to pour into a blender. I just buy the 32-ounce package and blend half of it. The first step is just blending it in short, 5 to 15-second bursts until the liquid develops a thickness, like whipped cream. Then once it reaches that whipped state, you add 1.5 cups of water and keep on pulsating it with those short blends. The thicker it gets, you'll notice a line of demarcation in the blender. That means the butter is forming at the bottom and will even become yellow. Once it gets to this point, your blends should become shorter, like 2-second pulses, but you have to do it rapidly, because if you don't, you'll ruin that separation between the butter at the bottom and the milky liquid at the top, which we are trying to get rid of later. Once it's blended, dump out as much of the liquid as you can without dumping the butter at the bottom. Then, get a strainer to gently ball up pieces of the KIBBE and rinse it under cool, light-pressured water to rid it of the milky liquid. This reduces unpleasant odors. My mother always puts rue, called tynadam, in the newly rinsed KIBBE so it smells good. Let me know if you'd like a recipe video as well. This can be applied to hair before it's time to wash it as a source of hydration and softness. KIBBE is never meant to be used as a leave-in, and this type of KIBBE is not to be confused with the spiced ghee that is used for cooking. Otherwise, your hair would smell like onions, garlic, and a bunch of other herbs. No ma'am, ain't nobody got time for that. Another way to repurpose excess batches of the shahi is to use it as a hair rinse. Every day, we fill up the tea kettle with fresh cardamom, cloves, ginger, cinnamon, and refill it to boil for drinking throughout the day. You can set some of this shahi aside to pour into your hair after you wash, then condition it. The same can be done with using coffee as a hair rinse. With either of these hair rinses, just make sure to use it the day of, or don't wait longer than 3 days after it's been made to use it. You want the antioxidants to be fresh. Another natural beauty treatment that many use is henna. Henna strengthens the hair and offers a natural alternative to box hair dye or professional hair dye. Make sure to space out applications every 4 to 6 weeks, though, as overdoing it can dry out your hair and accelerate breakage. All that hard work would be for nothing. We don't want to lose those inches, sis. Henna is not just for coloring the hair, but is used on the hands and feet as well. This practice is shared all over Africa, South Asia, and the Middle East. We use intricate designs and color entire fingertips and toes, which is customary for events such as christenings and weddings. Speaking of christenings, some people also use a dark eyeliner of newborn babies called koli and apply it on the eyes and eyebrows. I think I have some baby pictures of this, but I always thought it was to grow out your brows and lashes and make them thicker. But I was researching and found that it's done for superstitious reasons. However, even though the lead content in Coley is toxic to humans, especially babies, I don't think the tradition persists, at least in the US. But I DK though. As for adults, my mama had a coworker who used black eyeliner as a lip liner and finished it with some Vaseline for extra shine. She was glowing. I love the fresh, glowing skin, no foundation, just eyeliner and Vaseline on the lips. It reminds me of those very rural, tribal pics of women you see back in the motherland. Just raw, simple, effortless, vibrant African beauty. It's super cute. As a sensitive skin girly, I have no other choice but to replicate that look, LOL. Anyway, I hope this was insightful. Let me know what else you'd like to hear. Take care.